So I'm joined by President of the Guyana Football Federation, Wayne Forde, and we will be discussing Guyana's draw at the 2021 CONCACAF Gold Cup Prelims. Of course, the historic first ever draw was held on Monday evening in Miami, with Guyana earning a spot against Guatemala in the first round. Should Guyana win that opening game, they go on to face either Guadeloupe or Bahamas in round two. And if they win that round two contest, they will qualify in Group C alongside Costa Rica, Jamaica, and Suriname. Mr. Forde, just your thoughts on what transpired on Monday evening at that draw and your initial reaction really to seeing Guyana's opponent for that crucial first round.
Thank you for having me, Avenash, and good day to your viewers. The way that I look at football is that there's really no easy opponent these days.
Right.
Everyone, in particular in the Caribbean region, everyone has been making the necessary investment to put forward the best possible national team. And while we may have some of our stakeholders claiming that that was a very difficult draw for Guyana, I think we have to give respect to any of the teams that in previous years may have been considered lesser opponents. So I am very positive. I think we have confidence in our program. I certainly do have confidence in my national team management staff, starting from the head coach, Coach Maximo, and the supporting cast below him. The CONCACAF Gold Cup will require tremendous preparation from our standpoint, and I'm very positive that we can go out and compete with Guatemala and any of the other CONCACAF nations that are considered strong teams within the Confederation. So I'm not worried about the draw at all.
As you alluded to in your opening statements, there are challenging times, of course, for associations across the globe, with COVID-19, of course, putting a halt on structured training and competitions as well. With these tournaments, as you said, preparation is key. How much of a challenge do you see Guyana facing in terms of getting a squad of players tournament ready?
I think if we are unable to put in at least 6 months of serious preparation, we'll be in trouble. Yeah. And I think I speak for any other country that is still battling the global pandemic. We want to be able to play at least 2 practice games before we go into that tournament. Our players have been essentially out of football. I mean, we have some of our international players that have now resumed playing because their leagues have started in North America and Europe. But in our region, most of the Caribbean islands and haven't been able to play any football in competition. So I see that as being a real problem for any nation preparing for such a major competition, because essentially we will be at a disadvantage. I think tomorrow or Wednesday, actually, I think Mexico is going to be playing a friendly game against Guatemala, and we're trying to organize so that game can be streamed live in Guyana here, so we can all take a look and see how Guatemala is performing. But they already have a jump start on us, so unless we can find a way, working with all stakeholders, to get in 6 serious months of preparation, we will be in problem. And there's no reason why we should not say this very clearly to everyone involved.
But so qualification, of course, for these tournaments comes at a cost. We all know too well how financially tough it can be, especially on small associations like us here in the Caribbean, to get teams in shape. I'm sure that is something that will be engaging, your marketing team in the weeks and months ahead.
Of course, we actually formed a marketing committee. It was actually approved by the board about, I think, 3 weeks ago. We formed a marketing committee that will take care of the nations, the Gold Cup and the 2022 qualification campaign. So they're already on the ground. In a week time, we'll be announcing the marketing team that will be working with our stakeholders. We will definitely be reaching out to corporate Guyana, to the government of Guyana, to our partners to try and get as much support as we can.
Given the the format of the tournament, teams could have different objectives really. You could initially aim to qualify for that group stage as Guyana is at the moment. You could go on to top the group, you could win the tournament, or just use the platform basically as a means of exposure. What's the thinking of the GFF and by extension the Golden Jaguars, of course, in terms of this regard? What are you using the tournament this time to achieve?
Well, I think the first thing that we try to achieve in our communication is that we have to manage the expectations. Obviously, it will be historic again. We made our first appearance in 2019,
right.
And here we're given an opportunity for a second appearance. We obviously have to qualify to the preliminary group. But I think one of the things that I would like to highlight is that all of the protocol and game management will be similar to what will take place at the Gold Cup. So there will be no limitations or no holding back from the part of CONCACAF in making sure that the nations in the preliminary is giving that red carpet welcome that you usually can expect at the Gold Cup. What we have said for ourselves is that when we go out there, even if we bring second in a match, the nation must be proud of the effort that the guys put in. We must not go out at any time and try to play negative football, parking the bus, not giving the players time to express themselves, not trying that goal. Even if we turn out to in any of those contests, all of Guyana should lift their heads and feel proud that this team entered the nation really went out there and gave it their all. And that is why the preparation that is required to have the team ready is so critical to the performance that we can expect out of our boys on the given day.